There are many ways you can help those affected by disaster, and every contribution makes a difference. If you have the ability, consider donating to relief organizations that provide immediate support like food, water, and medical supplies to victims. Many local groups also accept donations of clothing, toiletries, and other essentials. You can volunteer your time by assisting with sorting and distributing supplies, helping in shelters, or offering your skills if you're trained in areas like healthcare, construction, or counseling. Financial donations are also crucial in allowing these organizations to carry out their work on the ground. Raising awareness on social media or in your community can help garner more support, and even sharing information about how others can contribute is valuable. Offering emotional support, listening, and checking in on those affected can help with their long-term recovery, as disasters can leave a lasting mental and emotional toll. Another way to help is by supporting local businesses that have been affected by the disaster. By shopping locally, you can help those businesses get back on their feet and provide jobs for community members. Additionally, if you have a safe space to offer, you might consider housing displaced individuals or families in the short term. Many disaster survivors need temporary shelter, and offering a room or a place to stay can provide much needed relief. If you're skilled in any trade, consider offering your services for free or at a reduced rate to help with rebuilding efforts or repairs. For example, electricians, plumbers, and carpenters can be especially helpful when disaster recovery begins. You can also contribute by organizing or attending fundraising events, such as benefit concerts or charity runs, where the proceeds go toward relief efforts. Finally, even if you're unable to contribute physically or financially, staying informed and being a reliable source of information for those affected can be incredibly helpful. Letting people know where to find resources, whether it's for food, medical assistance, or financial aid, can guide them to the support they need. If you're looking to make a longer-term impact, consider supporting efforts focused on disaster preparedness and prevention. By donating to organizations that work on rebuilding infrastructure and creating safer communities, you help reduce the chances of future devastation. You can also get involved in local community outreach programs that focus on emergency preparedness, so people are better equipped to respond to disasters when they happen. Offering a helping hand to those directly affected is crucial, but keeping the momentum going through fundraising campaigns, supply drives, and continued support ensures that the community will be able to recover over time. Many victims of disaster may also benefit from job training or educational programs as they rebuild their lives, so donating to or volunteering with organizations that offer these services can help people get back on their feet faster. For those unable to physically volunteer, sharing the relief efforts through social media and encouraging others to get involved can increase the overall impact. Even sharing a story or linking to a donation page can inspire others to help. Every small action you take can be a powerful part of the collective effort to help those in need rebuild and heal. If you have connections to businesses or corporations, you can also encourage them to contribute through matching donations, corporate sponsorships, or offering their services to affected communities. Many companies participate in disaster relief efforts, and leveraging these partnerships can significantly amplify the support available to victims. Additionally, some companies donate a portion of their sales during disaster recovery periods, so purchasing from these businesses can be another way to give back. For those with expertise in logistics or transportation, offering assistance with organizing and delivering supplies can help ensure that goods reach those who need them the most. Similarly, individuals with medical training or experience in disaster response can help coordinate first aid efforts or assist in shelters where health and safety are a priority. Pet owners and animal lovers can also contribute by supporting organizations focused on animal rescue and care. Many animals are displaced during disasters, and these organizations work hard to reunite pets with their owners or provide shelter and care until they can be safely returned. Lastly, never underestimate the power of kindness and empathy. Simply checking in on those affected by the disaster, whether it's a phone call, a message of support, or offering a listening ear, can help them feel less isolated and reminded that they are not alone in their recovery. Another meaningful way to help is by getting involved in efforts that provide long-term mental health support for disaster survivors. Trauma from such events can linger for a long time, so supporting organizations that offer counseling, therapy, or support groups can make a huge difference in helping people heal emotionally and mentally. These services can provide coping strategies, help people process grief and loss, and offer ongoing support as individuals rebuild their lives. If you're able to provide child care or care for the elderly, these services can be invaluable to those who are affected by the disaster. Parents may need assistance while they focus on recovery or reestablishing their homes, and older individuals may need additional care as they adjust to new circumstances. Schools and educational programs may also need support as they work to help children affected by the disaster. Donations of school supplies or contributions to programs that assist with the emotional and academic recovery of students can help them regain a sense of normalcy. Tutoring services for students who have fallen behind due to the disaster can also be a way to give back to the community. In addition, consider supporting advocacy efforts that push for policy changes that improve disaster preparedness and response systems. Communities affected by disasters often face challenges that could be addressed with better policies, and voicing your support for stronger regulations can help protect future generations. Many advocacy groups work to ensure that there is better infrastructure in place, more resources for disaster response, and more equitable recovery processes for all people. Another impactful way to assist is by offering technical support, especially if you have skills in areas like IT, digital organizing, or web development. Many relief organizations and affected communities may need help setting up websites to streamline donation drives, provide information, or organize volunteer efforts. Offering to assist with these projects can help them reach a broader audience and manage their efforts more effectively. In addition, if you have access to resources such as tools, construction materials, or heavy machinery, offering them for rebuilding efforts can make a significant difference. Many communities may need these items for repairs to homes, schools, and public spaces, especially in the early stages of recovery. Providing or organizing community-wide tool shares can help ease the burden on those who need help getting back on their feet. Donating blood or registering as an organ donor is another life-saving way to help in the aftermath of a disaster. With increased injuries and urgent medical needs following a disaster, blood banks and medical centers often experience shortages. Regular blood donations can help ensure that hospitals have what they need to treat those injured during the disaster. If you're in a position to do so, organizing or participating in donation drives for larger items like furniture or appliances can be incredibly helpful for individuals or families who have lost their homes. Many survivors may need basic household items to rebuild their lives, and coordinating these drives can provide tangible support. Finally, supporting or creating awareness campaigns that focus on disaster preparedness can help ensure that people are better equipped for future crises. Hosting educational workshops or creating informational resources about how to prompt families and businesses during a disaster can make a long-lasting difference in your community's ability to respond and recover in the future. If you have access to creative talents, consider using them to raise awareness or provide emotional support. Artists, musicians, and writers can donate their works for auction or use their platforms to spread messages of hope and resilience. Organizing benefit concerts, art shows, or writing campaigns can also help raise funds and rally the community. The arts can play a powerful role in healing after a disaster by offering an outlet for expression and helping people process their experiences. Local farmers or food producers can contribute by donating fresh food or organizing community meals for displaced families and volunteers. If you have a garden, you could grow extra food to donate to shelters or food banks. If you're involved in agriculture or food production, coordinating with local farmers to send surplus produce directly to those in need can help alleviate hunger during the recovery phase. For those with expertise in environmental sciences or sustainability, you could offer advice or support to help communities rebuild in an environmentally conscious way. This might include helping with cleanup efforts, replanting trees, or offering suggestions for eco-friendly rebuilding methods. Restoring green spaces in public areas can contribute to a quicker and more sustainable recovery. If you're a business owner, you could offer free or discounted services to those impacted by the disaster, such as free repairs, discounted rent, or free meals to help families get back on their feet. Businesses can also partner with relief efforts by offering a portion of their sales for disaster recovery or matching customer donations to create a larger impact. For those who have access to technology or social media platforms, helping to coordinate crowdsourcing campaigns, fundraisers, or sharing real-time information about relief efforts can go a long way. Directing people to trusted organizations, setting up GoFundMe pages for specific families or individuals, or even hosting virtual events to raise awareness can amplify support. Lastly, don't forget that supporting first responders and relief workers is equally important. These individuals are often working under difficult conditions and can benefit from gestures of appreciation, such as providing meals, creating care packages, or even just expressing gratitude for their hard work. Ensuring that those on the front lines feel supported and appreciated is key to maintaining morale during recovery efforts. If you have a background in law or advocacy, you can offer legal support to those who have lost homes or businesses in the disaster. Many victims will need help with insurance claims, navigating government assistance programs, or even addressing housing issues. Volunteering with organizations that provide free legal services or offering pro bono work can have a huge impact on survivors who may feel overwhelmed by the bureaucratic process. Tech-savvy individuals can assist in creating systems to track donations and resources more efficiently. Building or enhancing databases to ensure that donations are distributed properly and that people in need can access assistance is invaluable. This can help prevent oversupply in some areas while ensuring other regions don't run out of critical resources. Organizing transportation for people who need to evacuate or relocate is another way to assist. Offering rides to those without cars, especially elderly individuals or those with young children, can be a simple but essential way to make sure everyone can get to safety. Similarly, providing transportation to shelters, hospitals, or resource centers can ensure that the most vulnerable don't get left behind. For those with expertise in communications, helping disaster relief organizations develop clear, concise messaging about where and how people can get help can prevent confusion. Creating infographics, websites, or flyers with vital information such as evacuation routes, available shelters, or volunteer opportunities can be immensely helpful. If you're a fitness instructor or have a background in wellness, offering free fitness classes, yoga, or mindfulness sessions can help relieve stress and promote physical well-being. Disaster survivors often experience physical strain from the trauma or the recovery efforts, so offering activities that can help ease tension and foster community can be a powerful support tool. If you are part of a religious or spiritual community, organizing prayer circles, support groups, or even providing a place for individuals to talk about their experiences can be very comforting. Many people find solace in their faith or spiritual practice during challenging times, and offering this kind of emotional and spiritual support can be essential in the healing process. Finally, don't forget to keep supporting long after the immediate crisis has passed. Rebuilding takes time, and your continued help in the months and even years following the disaster can make a lasting impact. Whether it's through regular donations, ongoing volunteer work, or keeping the community's needs visible, remaining engaged in the long-term recovery process ensures that the resilience and strength of the community are sustained over time.